don't know about you guys, but I'm way too sensitive for this world. I feed and water a pack of feral snails outside my apartment. I'm vegan. I make my own vegan buttery spread. I call it, I can't believe it's not very good. I sign like 50 petitions every single day. Like all the usuals. Support wind energy, stop killing this, stop killing that, demand CPK adds a vegan pizza to their menu. Free tuition, free healthcare, free the nipple, free Kesha. I don't know why she's still in that recording contract. And I don't know why I'm signing a petition to get her out of it. I don't know her. I decided this year to give my eggs to a fertility center. You know, I want to give back, and I want to help barren couples start a family. I don't know why I'm looking at you two. I'm sure you're fertile. But I want to help a family start, you know, and I want $40,000 cash per cycle. Okay? It's non-negotiable. But turns out I don't qualify because I don't have a, quote, clean family history because my parents did drugs. And so do I. So they said that's a no-no. I haven't had a ton of faith in my mom's ability to spell ever since she spelled my name wrong on my birth certificate. Like she meant to name me Misha, which is what I go by, but legally I'm actually Mishka, and she told me that means mouse in Russian. So for as long as I can remember, I used to imagine myself as this badass Russian mouse that would go around saying things like, I see your glue trap, and I raise you. Infectious disease by way of my tiny, tiny, tiny feces. I did that joke recently, and a Russian woman told me that it doesn't mean mouse. It means Michael or bear, and I don't have a joke for that. So, my mom doesn't speak Russian. My last name is McCortney, and that pisses me off because I'm not Irish. I'm Russian, and long story short, had we not changed our family last name, I would have been Mischa McCortney. It's the wrong Russian name. Mischa McCortney would dominate bear with bare hands, with just the twist of his balls. Mischa McCortney thinks you probably have very nice balls, sir. Are they fine? Are they nice? I'm sure they're nice. Mishka Prosvernon drink vodka from bottle. Mischa McCortney still on that cleanse. Still happening. Mishka Prosvernon successfully interfered with U.S. presidential election. I'm kidding, you guys. Russian women have no place in politics. Not even. My mom, she's very interesting. You've probably figured that out so far. She's also very spiritual. She refers to herself as a mystic. I don't know if anybody knows any of these kind of people. Her house looks like a magic shop, like in Harry Potter, you know. She's got tapestries all along the walls and candles and crystals and incense and herbs. She's always telling me that we are ascending into the fifth dimension. And I'm like, okay, stop the bus, Dumbledore. You do know if this were biblical times, you'd be a different kind of stoned, right? Just checking. If this were Salem, Massachusetts, 1692, a different kind of blazed. I just want you to get the point, Mom. She has these like woo-woo remedies for every ailment. Very, very, very spiritual things. So I had the flu recently, and she says, Here's what you do. Take some sea salt. Now, sprinkle it in the four corners of your apartment. Leave it there for 8 hours before sweeping it up with a birch twig broom. And Theraflu. Get yourself some Theraflu. Every time I have a sore throat, she tells me the same thing, which is to wear the color blue near my throat chakra and speak my truth. So of course I just tie a blue rag around my neck and I'm like, West Side till I die. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Because that's my true self, you guys. My mom owns a Ouija board. She always wants me to Ouija with her, if that's a verb. I don't know the phrase. But she wants me to participate, and I'm like, no, absolutely not. I know the kind of wicked that can bring. I have seen Jumanji. Not even about to play that game. I do have some of my favorite spells, though. I've adopted this from my mom. My favorite one, and I'll share this with you guys, it's to attract more prosperity into your life. You just, you get a green candle and green malachite crystals and a job. There's just something about that. It's magic. Sometimes when I tell people I do stand-up, they're very judgy. They look at me like, you do comedy? What kind of pain could you have possibly endured, you skinny white girl? Like, that's the real judgment. And I'm like, well, I'll tell you. I haven't had sugar in 6 months. Or cheese. Try that. I don't eat sugar or cheese, because I have psoriasis, which I know sounds like an old person's skin disease or like something Kanye would name his kid. It's not. And because of my psoriasis, I have psoriatic arthritis. So I don't eat those foods because they cause inflammation and they make my elbows owie. And mostly I just want to be skinny. It's the real. Forget the rest. But my boyfriend, he eats cheese and sugar right in front of me every day. It's mean-spirited, I think, if you ask me. It's mean-spirited. It's like I would never do anything fun in front of a pregnant woman. I wouldn't smoke anything smokable. I wouldn't take a hot jacuzzi, do whippets. Because she'd want to participate. I'm not going to do that. Last night, I went to the kitchen to get a glass of water, and my boyfriend asked me to bring him back a piece of pizza. As if it's not hard enough. Bring him back a piece of pizza. This took me back to when I was 7 years old and my mom sent me into the kitchen to get a wooden spoon to whoop my own ass. And this is deep-rooted pain. A friend of mine said, why can't you just do it and eat it in moderation? Just eat a little bit in moderation. It's no big deal, in moderation. I don't know who moderation works for, right? Cheese and sugar are both addicting. You guys, it's science, look it up, for real. They're addicting, okay? And I have a lot of cheese addiction in my family. Well, heroin. Heroin addiction. My dad did a lot of heroin, and I don't want to disappoint him by telling him I'm addicted to cheese. Imagine that conversation. So you're addicted to cheese, huh? You ever sell your kid's saddle and bridle and pony for cheese? Dad, you said pixie dust ran away. Yeah, and I told the guy who bought her she didn't bite. What's your point? Whatever, Dad. It's addicting. Look it up. Yeah, I'll look it up. I'll look it up on the internet in my van. Next time I park next to a Wi-Fi. Dad's Wi-Fi. I don't know why my dad's so mean in that joke. He did sell my things for his drugs, but he feels very bad about it to this day. Okay. Another one of my friends, my stomach hurts a lot, so she said, well, you should get tested for celiac disease. Like, celiac, like you can't eat gluten, no more sourdough. Like, she's not a friend of mine anymore. It's like, she knows I'm vegan, so I don't eat cheese, I already don't eat sugar. What does she propose I eat? She said I can lettuce wrap my sandwiches. Okay, that sounds delicious. I'll lettuce wrap my lettuce. Why don't you like me? I think is the question. I did finally go and get some blood work done, though, and she tested me for all kinds of stuff, and mostly it all came back great. Like, I'm super healthy, not to brag. She's like, you're negative on lupus. I was like, that's what's up. And then she told me, but you do have a vitamin B12 deficiency because of your diet. And I have never been more proud. In that moment, I felt like I was a real vegan now, you know? Like, I made it, you know? Because I don't know if you guys know, you can't get vitamin B12 from vegetables. You have to eat flesh. And I'm sorry, not sorry, but I am better than that, okay? And I am tired all the time. I am exhausted. And my limbs tingle. I have trouble concentrating. My gums bleed. And I think that's just a flossing issue. I don't think that's even related. I'm very thirsty, you guys. It's not a sign of vitamin B12 deficiency. It's just there's someone who's been hitting on my boyfriend, you guys, and gets me a little peeved. All right. All the signs are there too. Like, she texts him late at night. She complains about her boyfriend. Her name is Brittany. You know? It's like, don't be so obvious. And I don't think she likes me much, because she told me she didn't like me much. And the last time I saw her, she said, didn't think you'd be here. Right? I was like, I live here. What you want? But it's all good, you guys, because she's turning me into a really good girlfriend. Like, really good. I'm doing things I wouldn't ordinarily do. You know, like, I'm walking around the house naked. I'm keeping my feelings to myself. I'm shaving my whole leg now. I'm taking jiu-jitsu classes. I'm taking pole dancing classes. I'm forgetting to take the pill. Do you know what I mean? Because I am a really good girlfriend. I'm just such a good, cool, chill, down-to-earth girlfriend. Until I drop that facade and I become possessed by the spirit of Lisa Left Eye Lopez. Suddenly I'm like, go be with her. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Who are you on the phone with? Who are you on the phone with? Who are you on the phone with? Oh yeah? Well, your mother sucks cocks in hell. And I'm pregnant. But I'm not pregnant. I don't know why I say that. but it works. Every time. I've run this by some of my girlfriends, and they all pretty much just say the same thing. Mischa, boo, girl, look, everything you're speaking and thinking and doing, it's all just like totally normal. You're totally normal. Keep doing what you're doing. And I'm like, thank God. Because I just went out and registered for a gun. And for a second I was like, am I going crazy? I feel like I'm going crazy right now. And I thought maybe I'd gone too far, but now no. I feel strangely validated. But while I have you here, how long is a Facebook post before it's considered a manifesto? Now, keep in mind I'm going manifesto with this. I don't have a therapist, so I was Googling, how do I know she wants my man? And the internet, actually the taco.com, said, you can feel it in your gut. That's real advice. You can feel it in your gut. Feel it in my gut. What? That's insane. Feel it in my... Like, the last time I trusted my gut, I ended up in the woods with a strange photographer, and I don't love that those photos are out there. But they are. Like, don't go a Googling. Feel it in my gut. That's insane. It's like I just need somebody to tell me I'm being crazy. You know? Mischa, you're being crazy. He loves you. You're being crazy. Because I know better. I know that it's crazy to follow somebody you don't like or find interesting on Instagram and on Twitter and on her way home at night. I get that it's close to a crime. But I'm a really nice person. I'm a really nice person. So it's kind of like Brittany has a little guardian angel who only wants the very worst for her. I went on her Instagram and I said, you are so pretty with that filter. You know what I love about, I just love how you don't care what anybody thinks about you. And you're a cunt. You guys, you have been so much fun. Thank you so much for coming out. I love you. Have a great rest of